Alright, welcome back to programming assignment. This is PA4. PA4 here is designed to be a pair with PA3. So PA3 there is our file upload client, and PA4 therefore is the file upload server. Together, they will provide a file upload service. Now let's dig in. Your server there, aka pa4.go, should run like this. First, listen at the port number. So this is your port number. So check out what is the port number that's assigned to your team. And so it's going to sit there until there's an upload request from a client. It then will begin to read first the file size. Recall back, your pa3.go sends first the file size as a number in a line. And then it begins to send the file. So your pa4.go will then read one line at a time. So this is the actual file counter. For each line, you prepend the line count and then store the new line one line at a time again to this whatever.txt file. So essentially, you repeat step 3 and step 4 until all the lines in the files are exhausted. And then you send a message back to the client. And it should tell the client that what is the original file size, so amount of bytes the server has received. And then the new file's file size, the amount of bytes that the server has written out to whatever.txt. You may now close the connection and terminate the program. Be a bit careful. Yeah, you do need a special port number for the assignment because it's kind of important because all of you server processes will be tested on the workstation. If you guys are sharing same port numbers, there's going to be a collision. So it's not going to work and you're going to see some messages popping up in your terminal. And sometimes it's not that easy to interpret the debug messages. So make sure that you use the port you are assigned and find out about the assignment from this PDF file, which is here again, just like what you saw in the PA3's video. So if you're team 7, the port number will be 12,007. Now, in fact, what you have learned in PA3, those very simple examples, Client 101, Server 101, that should be sufficient to carry you through PA4 because after all, you're implementing a server and you have seen an example, Server 101 before. So that should be okay. And you feel free to move on and work on PA4. However, I'm still going to introduce another pair of client and server. All right. That should make your pa4.go's coding slightly easier. All right. What I'm introducing there is the reader object and its associated APIs, also defined in the package buff.io. That is an alternative to the scanner object that we've been using earlier. Okay. If you recall earlier when we were running Client 101 and Server 101, we did see that at the client side, although we're sending 13 bytes of string, but the server only received 12 bytes. That's because the scanner scan API there will ignore the new line character. Okay, so as a result, the server sees only 12 bytes and tells back to the client that it receives only 12 bytes and there is a mismatch. Now, to avoid confusion, the APIs and readers are better implemented and taking this into account. So we'll see next Server 101 and Client 101 being upgraded to Server 102 and Client 102, such that it's using the reader API. And so we don't have the confusion of exactly how many bytes we receive and how many bytes we send. And that's coming up in video part 2.